Welcome to the first installment of Farming Sodak. Today we're out here at farming in Sodak. I'm out here at my girlfriend's family farm. Sierra, that's my girlfriend right there. She's the big grain cart girl. Wow. So anyway, I gotta follow her out there. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I've never farmed in my life, like ever. I don't even know if I've ever been in a combine or a grain cart or a grain truck, any of it. So we're gonna go through the whole experience we're gonna go through the whole farming experience as someone that's new to farming today, right now. So stick along, guys. Stay tuned. If you like the farming content, make sure to leave a like down below and let us know in the comments that you enjoy it. Matty Ice might be in some trouble if I start farming. We're gonna jump in here. Looks like we got a pretty large grain cart on and a large quad track. So I get to ride in the buddy seat today. Sierra was like, if you want to see me this weekend, you gotta come ride in the tractor. And I was like, oh, fun. So now we're here. Is this door closed all the way?
Probably not.
I don't have that farmer strength yet. I haven't been farming long enough. Lol, it's hot in here, girl.
I know.
You got an air conditioner. So what are you doing right now? Jeez, turn that thing down.
Switching the field.
Yes, I am.
Are these going to model too?
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna dump them on the ground.
Okay, so this is the field, the truck number, which doesn't matter right now because we're not dumping, and then where it's going. Now we go.
Okay.
Warm in here.
It's kind of a big rig for a little girl like you.
Don't do a close up right now.
It's zoomed out.
I'm sweating. I can see myself.
It's hot in here. We got the drone along too, so we'll get you some epic drone shots of the farming experience. What do farmers even talk about when they're farming? How awesome this is. Someone's got a fork in here just in case they stumble across some old spaghetti or something. This looks interesting. And he's just gonna run that thing. And then we're just gonna cruise along. This is epic. This whole farming thing. Quite the experience. That's Chico over there. He's running the combine, and then Sierra's dad, Jeremy, is in the other one. So how many times can the combine dump into you?
Depends how full they are. Like he just dumped 9,000 pounds.
And you can get how many?
Probably 54 in, being really, really full.
Didn't realize air conditioning wasn't working too hot in here.
It's starting to work now.
She's like, oh, come ride around in the grain cart with me. Doing soybeans, it'll be so fun. Yeah! You're getting it, dude. How fast are you going? 22 right now? Sheesh! Alright, this is Jeremy, Sierra's dad. He's full right now. So we're pulling up to get dumped on. Some interesting terminology that these farmers use. There it goes! Right into the grain cart. So do we just do this same stuff over and over again?
We do.
Man, I love farming. What?
We can dump in the truck.
Also, we get to dump some too. We get to get dumped on and then dump on people too. We'll go ride with Joey, Sierra's great uncle, here in a little bit. He's the one hauling them. That's him right there. He's hauling them to the elevator in town. So he's kind of a character. Oh my gosh, I might have to get out. It's hot. Sierra was just driving like a madman and overheated the tractor, so we're currently just sitting here. Usually you don't harvest soybeans when it's 134 degrees out, but today we are. So we got the door open. It's much cooler outside. We're trying to just cool off the tractor right now. Don't push me out. looks like a large engine to me. What's the diagnosis, doctor? Dude, I must be bad luck. It's my first like 2 minutes in the tractor. Alrighty guys, we figured out the issue with the quad track and the grain cart setup. There's a hose leaking, about a 4-inch hose, little elbow on it. And Case is only charging $165 for those, so not too bad of a deal. Chico, he's kind of the main mechanic. He's running back and gonna try to find some other hose. They're trying to look for a hose so we can get back in the grain cart. But in the meantime, Sierra and I get to jump in the combine. So exciting. Stay tuned, folks. This could get interesting. How they're doing it now is just dumping it right in these trucks out of the combine since the grain cart is down. So Joey's got to get back to hauling to town with the grain, with the beans. Get to hauling, Joey. You're going on YouTube. Oh yeah. Get to town. Joey's hauling the big truck with the pup on her. That works pretty good. He just basically bounces back and forth from truck to truck, hauling them to town. Sierra fills them with the grain cart, but obviously now that's down, so she's gonna run the combine. All things I have no idea how to do. That's what happens when you're the son of a rancher. All right guys, so we're currently combining right now. As you can see, this is what it looks like to combine beans. This combine was a little different than the one Sierra ran previously, so she's figuring this one out still, but it seems like she already got it figured out. We're about halfway down the field. Yep, this farming thing is really fun. I mean, it's not too bad. Air-conditioned cab, as long as nothing breaks, it's pretty decent. On a day like today, when it's 90 degrees, this is definitely better than working cabs, I will say that. So, we'll put you outside and give you a little epic time lapse of the bean harvest. And then once our grain cart gets fixed, we'll get the drone up in the air too. So, stay tuned, it's only gonna get more epic from here, folks. Thumbs up. Sorry, this isn't the normal exciting ranching content, folks. You got to keep in mind we are farming right now, so it's kind of like the same thing, except you just do it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's pretty satisfying though to watch the beans get cut and to haul them into town and get paid for them, so that's cool. I don't think you'll catch me buying a farm anytime soon though. Maybe. You never know. Sierra loves to farm.
Out there, so you know how far it's close to get. But I need one hop on the pup yet or what? After this one.
Dumped and ready to pick up some more beans. Sierra's starting to get the hang of it. She's never ran this combine, but pretty similar, so she picked it up pretty fast. I think I'll be able to run a combine by the end of this if I watch her enough. Once we get up to the quad track, right up here, halfway through this pass, we will have some epic drone shots for you guys, so you have to stay tuned for that. Also, let me know if you want to see some more of this epic farming content. I will definitely consider your comments and produce some more. Right, Sierra? We love to farm. I've been working so hard out here today that I worked up an appetite. Kristen, thanks Kristen for the food.
the highway would be quicker.
But we grabbed the drone, so we're gonna eat this and get the drone up here soon. Combining's not so boring when you have little snacks. Alright folks, 7 o'clock in the PM, and we're still doing the same thing we were 4 hours ago. We're still combining beans, if you're wondering. Everything's going alright right now. Time to dump into the truck.
As the grain cart's down still.
Bye bye, little beans. I love how Joey just leaves the trucks run. Well, folks, our day's pretty much coming to an end out here. Elevator just closed, so Joey's bringing that truck back out here. Then we'll fill that one up, and then we'll be done. But I don't know. My honest thoughts on farming is I don't think I could do it. I wouldn't mind doing it once in a while. My biggest thing is that it contradicts with waterfowl season, so that's why I've never been really into farming too much. There's guys back home obviously that did it, and I could have definitely went and worked for them, but just never really piqued my interest. But it's fun enough that you do it for sure. I can see why people like doing it, definitely. But if you did enjoy, whenever I talk about farming I start yawning. I don't know if that's good or bad. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy, make sure you leave a like down below. And if you want to see some more farming content, let me know. I'm sure I could go right along with Sierra while she's farming. Or maybe even I'll get to farm someday. We'll see. Let us know in the comments down below. Thanks for tuning into this video, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace. See ya! Say see ya and hit the camera.
No.
Yes, you almost did it. Now you're not gonna do it. Say see ya.
See ya.